Welcome to Seneca Indians Baseball, live on KNEO.org. This broadcast is a sporting outreach of the KNEO Sports Network. You're now locked into the official pregame show of the Seneca Indians. Now, let's go to Ben Walcott, live on location.
And a pleasant, good Tuesday afternoon as we welcome you here to Lamar, Missouri. We get set for high school baseball here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network, as it is the 13-8 Seneca Indians versus 1-2 in Big 8 West play versus the Lamar Tigers, who come in at 8-7 overall, 2-1 in Big 8 play. I'm Ben Walcott, joined by Coach Daryl Harbaugh. Your countdown to first pitch sponsors: People's Bank of Seneca and Prater's Pharmacy. And Daryl, it was a wild day on Saturday for these Indians. They came away with 2 wins, 15-1 over Purdy, and then it took 9 innings, and it was a football score, but the Indians beat Diamond 22-14.
Yeah, you know, when you play so many games and the pitch counts are on so many kids, you run out of pitchers. You run out of pitch count, and that's exactly what happened to Diamond. Kid that started for Diamond did a great job. He did well. I mean, they were up 8-4 going in the bottom of the top of the 7th.
Yeah.
And we had two outs, and they had to take him out because of the pitch count. And in those 2 outs, pitcher come in, struggled, the next pitcher struggled, and then our pitchers, we ran out of pitch counts, and we had kids pitching out there, and like I said, at the very end of the game, I looked down there, and Hagan was warming up, and he hasn't pitched all year.
He pitched once in Cassville,
and
the Cassville tournament. And
I was sitting there. He just took one off the wrist warming up, too. Anyway, I seen him down there warming up, and I looked at our guys. We had an 8-run lead. I said, I'm not sure we have a big enough lead.
Yeah, I mean, Seneca scored 6 runs in the top of the 7th with 2 outs to take a 10-8 lead. Then Caden Klaus comes in with nobody out in the bottom of the 8th, tied at 10, and is somehow able to squeak out of that. And then they scored 8 more runs in the 9th inning, and that was a 1-2-3 bottom of the 9th, and that was all she wrote at that point. And Daryl, I don't think we give enough credit to Ian Heffron, who came in. He wasn't supposed to start. He pitched the 5th inning of the previous game, and he had to come in the first inning, and he lasted 5+ innings. He did give up 8 runs, but he saved what was an already taxed bullpen, even some more taxing than what it could have been.
Oh, yeah, it did. Ian has settled in and is becoming a pretty good little pitcher you can depend on. And he's getting to that point. I mean, this is his first time at his varsity level, and it's a whole different these juniors and seniors have already seen that varsity level. And is he going to give up some hits? Yeah, he is. But we need to play solid defense behind him. We can minimize the damage.
Go ahead, take our first time out of the afternoon. Come back with more after this on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is, better health, better you.
A new era in local sports begins. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report is where you'll find all of your local sports information. Join Sports Director Michael Imami and reporters Chaz Wright and Tashina Coleman every night. We cover Little League, high school athletics, Missouri Southern, and Pittsburgh State, along with countless community colleges in the 4 states. We cover it all. So whether you're a Chiefs, Cardinals, Eagles, or Wildcats fan, you won't want to miss the Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report.
There's no denying that watching a church service while you're sitting on the couch, in your sweats, with a cup of coffee is pretty nice. As comfortable as that can be, though, it's just not the same as attending church in person with other followers of Jesus Christ.
The Christian fellowship is not optional, it's essential. It's commanded.
Billy Graham.
We are not to forsake the assembling of ourselves together. The Bible teaches that the church is like a vine with its many branches, members of the body of Christ all knit together. The church is to worship together. God has commanded it, and I want to tell you, you cannot live a victorious Christian life and have the peace and the joy in your heart without faithfulness in the church.
Want to know more about the importance of worshiping with others in person? Go to findpeacewithgod.net. Click on Grow in Your Christian Faith. That's findpeacewithgod.net from the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
And we welcome you back as we get set for action here between Seneca and Lamar. Big 8 West battle here on tap. And Daryl, those 2 wins on Saturday gave Seneca snapping a 4-game losing streak, which was big for the Indians. Just give themselves a little bit of confidence back.
Some confidence back. You know, I mean, we made a few mistakes over there in the Diamond game, just mostly mental mistakes. But it seems like we battled back and, come away with a win when it didn't look like we were going to win at all. There were several of times like that in the field that we were something like that. It was good for their morale. Let's put it that way, to get a couple wins.
And a big week here for the Indians. Game today, supposed to have a game on Thursday, supposed to have a game on Friday. Both those games, weather pending. McDonald County at home Thursday, at Lebanon Friday. Have to see if they try and reschedule those at all. I would think Lebanon, you just would nix that one from the schedule if you can't go to Lebanon on Friday. But especially because we're getting down in the last couple weeks of the regular season. That Mack County game has to be made up just due to the fact it's a Big 8 West opponent, so they will probably try and get that game in. I'll just have to kind of wait and see what happens here. But I would think next Wednesday would probably be the next best opportunity if they don't try and play tomorrow to play that contest. So just kind of have to wait and see on when they think they could play those games next. It's kind of interesting. Seneca 13-8 overall. Lamar, not nearly as many games, not nearly as many tournaments. Seneca almost has as many wins as Lamar has games played. Lamar 8-7 overall. Seneca 13-8. So kind of interesting there. Just not as much schedule-wise for the Tigers compared to Seneca as we get rolling here. So kind of interesting. But, I mean, this Seneca team wanted to be battle-tested going into district play, and they will definitely be that by the end of the season. Yeah,
they got a hard road to hoe coming up. They got some good teams they got to play. And, it seems like we all got done early warming up, and here it is just a quarter after 4, and I have not seen any umpires yet. But they still got 15 minutes.
Yeah. coaches are ready to go, but who knows where the
Players
umpires
ready to go, coaches ready to go.
But we don't have any umpires yet. But like you said, it's 4:15, so
Yeah.
both these teams are early compared to what the umpires would think. I mean, this Seneca team won last year at home 6-5 over Lamar, but last time they were here, they lost 3-0. So it's kind of interesting to see what happens. This is one of the I don't want to say weirder ballparks, but it has some. It's kind of like Joe Becker Stadium, and it has some oddities to it. It's 300 down the left field line, 300 down the right field line, and we don't know what it is to dead center, but I don't think it's that far. It's 333 to left center, 329 to right center, so maybe 350 to
ish.
Yeah, to
center
field. But the oddity is there's kind of a running hill up in left field. So Klaus,
last 20 feet is they don't have a warning track, they have a warning hill.
And that will be something that Caden Klaus will have to get used to, and I'm sure that was something that they talked about and hit him some fly balls out there to try and get used to it, because it's something you're not used to as a Indian. The Lamar left fielder, who's going to be TJ Ansley, he's probably used to it.
Yeah.
Caden Klaus is not, so we'll have to kind of see what happens here. And last time we were here, we talked about the oddities of the ballpark, and Seneca got shut out 3-0. So just because it's a smaller ballpark doesn't mean that you're going to have nearly as many runs as you sometimes otherwise might have.
No, and, it's a grass field as well, so, any ground balls you're going to have to charge. Of course, they came off Diamond, playing 2 games at Diamond with a grass field, and their outfield was thick at Diamond. It really, you hit it out there, it looked like he's hitting in shag carpet. It really didn't go anywhere. So this here looks like it's a little bit mowed down, a little more slick, than not near as high as grass out in the outfield, but it looks like good. The ball field looks good.
Yeah, and I mean, it hasn't rained a lot, and even if they did get a little rain, they probably need it. So I don't.
Doesn't need it around here.
It would probably absorb it. We'll go ahead, take another timeout, come back with your starting lineups after this on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
The Seneca R7 School District is proud to support the student athletes and coaches competing in this game. High school activities help students learn life values such as hard work, dedication, and teamwork. The Seneca R7 School District is honored to serve such a great community and wants to thank all the Indian fans for their great support. The Seneca R7 School District, tradition, pride, class.
At ProLube Tire and Auto Center, we know what it means to rely on your vehicle. We race all year and know how to get that extra inch out of every part. Precision, quality, and reliability are not just words to us. It's what we do every day. We know you rely on your vehicle to perform for your family. From oil changes to full-on repairs, ProLube gives you the best racetrack team experience, so you can be worry-free.
ProLube Tire and Auto Center, where we get it right on the road and the track.
A proud backer of the Seneca Indians is Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca. Located at 1101 Cherokee, they are honored to serve the area with traditional service options, including church and graveside services. They also have prearranged funeral plans. For more information, the phone number for Funeral Director Mike Steele at Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca is 417-776-2251 or online campbell-biddlecomefh.com.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half price, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca, located at 308 Washington, open daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Proud to support the Seneca Indians.
And we welcome you back. Your starting lineups here, sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic and Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. We'll give you the starting lineups even if there are no umpires here yet. First for the Seneca Indians come in at 13-8 overall, 1-2 in Big 8 West play. Leading off is the shortstop, number 13, Jacker Wilson. Batting second and playing center field, number 18, Drew Sherwood. Batting third and doing the catching, number 0, Cade Johnson. Cleanup hitter is the first baseman, number 21, Hagen Ginger. Batting fifth and doing the pitching, number 8, Grant Houchin. Batting sixth and playing left field, number 33, Caden Klaus. Batting seventh and playing right field, number 23, Roman Miller. Batting eighth and playing third base, number 16, Colton Curtis. And batting ninth and playing second base, number 3, Brant Laughlin. Now the starting lineup for the Lamar Tigers. They come in at 8-7 overall, 2-1 in Big 8 West play. Leading off is the catcher, number 13, Brody Gardner. Batting second is the center fielder, number 16, Alex Wilkerson. Batting third is the shortstop, number 6, Trent Torbeck. The cleanup hitter is the left fielder, number 9, TJ Ansley. Batting fifth and playing third base, number 2, Cooper Hahn. Batting sixth is the designated hitter, number 10, Eli Hull. Batting seventh and playing first base, number 15, Corbin Steinkamp. Batting eighth and playing right field, number 25, Reddick Gordon. And batting ninth and playing second base, number 3, Trey Pitzenbarger. The extra player is their pitcher here this afternoon, number 12, Gage Shaw. Should be a good one here this afternoon, Darryl. There's still a chance of showers, slight chance of showers here in Lamar this evening, but for the most part, we should be able to get this ball game in with no problems. And you're getting to, you're basically 2.5 weeks out from district play. It was 3 weeks from yesterday till you get to districts. And so, this week you're supposed to have, we'll see if it's just maybe Tuesday, Wednesday. You're supposed to have games Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. Then next week you have Monday, Tuesday, and then 2 on Saturday. And then you have 3 games before districts. And so you're getting into the point where, I think at this point Chris knows who he has, and he's probably just trying to line everybody up the way he wants to for district play. You got to think, I was talking to one of my coworkers earlier today. They play Carl Junction the last Monday of the regular season. With them playing again on Saturday, I told him, I said, I wouldn't be surprised, A, if they pitch count everybody, or B, if the starter that plays on Monday is your starting pitcher on Saturday.
Yeah, I can see that going on. Like I said, he's getting just everything lined up where he wants it to be, and he's got a couple weeks to get that and get everything in order where he wants it to be. He's playing different kids out there. He's figuring out what's the best defense he's got, what's the best offense he has. Just trying to put the different batting orders through the year, and so he's just trying to get everything lined up for district.
And Roman Miller is back, and that just helps the lineup as well, because when he can be your starting right fielder, and when you need to maneuver some things around. You have a little bit deeper of a bench with Ryan Owens coming off the bench. Cooper Shaver wasn't bad when he was in there, but a freshman playing center field is a little bit tougher than maybe Roman switching from right field to center field if Drews has to come in and pitch.
Yeah, it's been, and Cooper did good. I mean, Cooper had to go. Cooper actually went and played left field the other day down at Diamond because Caden Klaus came in to pitch. So Cooper actually went out to left field. So, I mean, he's getting varsity experience. He's seen what it's like to be out there. he's learning, just like all them freshmen are.
Yeah, there are plenty of good freshmen that are getting some playing time for this Seneca team. Jagger has started every game this year. Brant comes in and plays second when Grant is on the mound, and Cooper comes in. So, there are 3 or 4 freshmen that are getting some varsity playing time, and you just got to think, this Seneca team, they're pretty good this year. Just think about how much better they may be next year with an extra year of experience under their belt.
Right, they've got some kids coming in, that's playing on the infield. That's getting some good varsity experience, and also you got Dane Frost, who's getting who's getting playing time because Caden Johnson was pitching the other day. Dane comes in, plays catcher. He looks like your catcher that's going to be next year. So he's going to have to he needs all the playing time he can get.
Yeah, not only is he catching, he also DHs sometimes as well. So he does a good job of that. I mean, this district, we've talked about all the time. Seneca has the best record, but it's probably the most wide open just because Seneca's 1-1 against Mount Vernon. They're 0-2 against Monette, which one of those games they felt like they ruined the chance of winning. And so, Seneca's 13-8. I think the next closest is Mount Vernon at 11-10. Monette might be 10-8, somewhere in there. But when you get head-to-head, that's where things can get you in trouble. So we'll have to see where they land district-wise. But you and I are kind of anticipating them being the 3 seed having to play on Saturday. But a lot of things can happen between now and whenever that district meeting is. You got to think that's only a couple weeks away.
Yeah, only thing you can do is play baseball the best you can, try to win games the best you can, win some games and have the record when you go in there. Like you said, head-to-head is the biggest thing when it comes to district play. And losing to Monette, losing to Mount Vernon, so you're looking maybe hopefully you get a 2, hopefully you get a 3 seed, but you never know. You never know what happens, so you just got to keep playing.
Seneca will be in the white pants, red tops, blue trim and numbers. Lamar in the gray pants, black tops, white trim and numbers here this afternoon. Lamar is in a different class for baseball. They're in Class 3, so they will have a different district, and I think their district is actually here in Lamar, so a little bit of a home field advantage for them, if I'm correct in my thinking, but I may not be. We will go ahead and take a timeout for the national anthem, come back with the ball game after this on the KNU and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
A sponsor of community broadcasting on KNEO, Southwest Missouri Bank in Neosho, serving the Neosho area from 2 locations. They offer personal banking services, including checking and savings accounts, home loans, and online banking. Learn more online at smbonline.com. Southwest Missouri Bank, an equal housing lender. Member FDIC, where their slogan is Southwest Missouri Bank. We can do that.
Seneca True Value is an authorized dealer of Hustler lawnmowers and is a proud supporter of the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network. Seneca True Value offers tools, equipment, and products for professional contractors and do-it-yourselfers. They are open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday. Located at 404 Cherokee Avenue in Seneca. For more information, their phone number is 417-776-6000. Go Indians!
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do. And for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. And if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
And we welcome you back as we get set for action between Seneca and Lamar here. We'll go over your lineup one more time here in a moment. But Daryl, compared to about the previous 2 weeks, this is the calmest wind I've had.
Oh, kidding. We have missed all the rain this spring, but the wind has some of the games we've played and some of the games we've had to call just 20, 30, 40 mile an hour gust winds. It's just it's been tough, and this in here kind of scares me, Ben. This here's kind of calm.
Yeah, it's calm, and it's mostly cloudy skies here in Lamar. There was a storm system, but that shifted to the east of us. That basically went southeast of Lamar and kind of missed everybody. It was going towards Springfield on the way up. I could kind of see where it looked like it was going to rain, and thinking to myself, I hope it misses us, and it did.
Well, everything else has this spring. I don't know why this doesn't. I mean, man, everything is dry. The whole fields are dry. The farmers need rain. The cows need rain. It'd be a tremendous boost to the farmers, the cattlemen, for the hay this summer coming up. Tremendous boost if we can get some rain.
And it's supposed to rain starting tomorrow night and not really let up until Monday afternoon, so we'll have to wait and see. Jagger Wilson leads things off for Seneca. Drew Sherwood batting second. Cade Johnson third. Hagen Ginger fourth. Grant Houchin fifth. Caden Klaus sixth. Roman Miller seventh. Colton Curtis eighth. And Brant Laughlin ninth as we get set for action. 64 degrees under mostly cloudy skies here this afternoon in Lamar, Missouri. So Wilson will lead things off, and we will give you what Lamar looks like in the field here in a moment. So here comes the first pitch to Wilson. And that's low for a ball, so the count is 1-0.
4:32.
First pitch.
First pitch, 4:32.
That pitch is hammered to left center
That
field
could be deep.
and deep, and that ball is caught up against the wall by Alex Wilkerson. He's a very good football player, very good basketball player, and he catches it out in front of the left center field wall for out number one.
Well,
a loud first out here by Jagger Wilson.
Well, Alex Wilkerson is just an athlete, total athlete, good at whatever he does, just athlete.
Drew Sherwood steps into the box here for Seneca. So here comes the first pitch, and that's low for a ball. So the count's 1-0. Pitcher for Lamar is Gage Shaw, and we'll get you what they look like in the field here in a moment. So here comes the 1-0. That's high and outside, and the count's 2-0. In left field is T.J. Ansley. Wilkerson, like we already mentioned, out in center, and in right field is Riddick Gordon. So here comes the 2-0. That ball just inside, maybe a little bit low as well, so the count's 3-0. Cooper Hahn at third, Trent Torbeck at short. Second base is Trey Pitzenbarger, and at first base is Corbin Steinkamp. So count's now 3-1. So that pitch is over for a strike. So here comes the 3-1. That pitch is hammered down the left field line, foul. Does not leave the, it's not a stadium, but it does not leave the playing field. That's
the ballpark.
Yeah. Does not leave the ballpark, and Shaw has worked it back to 3-2. See if he goes with a fastball or tries to get him on an off-speed pitch. He goes with the off-speed pitch outside, and it's ball 4. So a one-out walk. You have Brady Gardner catching Gage Shaw here this afternoon. And Lamar, they have a lot of athletes because a lot of these names you probably recognize from football season.
Yeah, the 2A state champion this year in football.
Had to come from behind, if I remember correctly. Won it in overtime as Hagen hits that one towards, Cade hits that one towards Hagen.
Well,
counts 0-1.
It was the first pitch. That's usually Hagen's deal.
Well, that's why I said that.
Cade, right off the end of the bat, it was an outside pitch, but he just went ahead and swung at it.
0-1 the count here on Johnson.
Not a big lead by Sherwood over there on first. So.
No. Faked going there. Trying to draw some attention. That ball dribbled down the third base line past head coach Chris Houston. The count now 0-2. Newmac Electric, Brader's Pharmacy, ProLube Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Seneca True Value, all sponsoring the broadcast. And if you notice on the camera view, we're down a little bit. The field is elevated, so there isn't much that you can see, unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately.
But that's just the way it is. That 0-2 pitch is popped in the air. Wilkerson has plenty of room out there in center field. The left fielder came a long ways. Angeli came over acting like he was going to field it. That was basically towards dead center, so not sure what.
That's kind of what Caden. That's what Caden been doing here lately, just popping it up. He's getting some power into it. He's just popping it up. He's been frustrated here lately.
Hagen Ginger comes to the plate here for the Indians. 2 outs with a runner on first. See if Sherwood tries to go to second at some point. He's bluffing towards second. That pitch is pop foul, and it's going to sneak out of play. Oh, and that was very close to, you hear a bunch of oohs behind us because there was a car driving by, and it was very close to hitting the car. The car got lucky. 0-1 the count.
See if I'm right.
Nice. Here comes the 0-1 pitch, and off goes Sherwood. That ball is blooped in the air to right field. Out there is Gordon for the final out of the inning. For Seneca, no runs, no hits, no errors. They strand one. We're through a half inning. Seneca nothing. Lamar coming up here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court, or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, now is the perfect time to find your purpose. Find your pride at Missouri Southern State University.
Marine Center Incorporated is a sponsor of Seneca Athletics. In business since 1979, they offer Mercury and Suzuki motors, along with low boats as well as boat repairs. Located at 4961 Highway 43 in Joplin, Missouri, open Monday through Friday 9 to 5, Saturday 9 to 12, and closed on Sunday. For more information, the phone number is 417-781-7450 or online at marinecenterjoplin.com. The Marine Center Incorporated, where the slogan is, your family boating headquarters.
Looking for a bank that puts community first? Look no further than First Community Bank. With our friendly service, convenient locations, and a wide range of financial products and services, we're here to meet all your banking needs. Whether you're saving for the future, buying a home, or starting a business, we're committed to helping you achieve your financial goals. Come experience the First Community Bank difference today. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
And we welcome you back as Lamar will get things going here in the bottom of the first. Brody Gardner, Alex Wilkerson, Trent Torbeck are the first three. TJ Ansley, Cooper Hahn, Eli Hull are the next three. And Corbin Steinkamp, Riddick Gordon, and Trey Pitzenbarger are the final three against Grant Houchin, who gets the start here this afternoon. Houchin pitched well against Nevada. Maybe too many walks, and he was able to work around some contact by Nevada. So that first pitch is in there for strikes. Counts 0-1 because he was only able to go 5 innings, and then the 6th inning, everything kind of imploded on Seneca. As here comes the 0-1. That one hit on a couple hops. Ginger can't field it. Goes to Laughlin. Throws to first. It's a 3-4-3 putout. Hit hard enough that Laughlin was in the right place at the right time. And there are one out as Alex Wilkerson will come to the plate. Caden Clausen left. Drew Sherwood in center. Roman Miller in right. Colton Curtis at third. Jagger Wilson at short. Laughlin and Ginger mentioned already at second and first as Wilkerson swings through the first pitch. This counts 0-1. And Johnson catching Houchin here this afternoon.
Yeah, that pitch kind of ricocheted off of Hagen, went straight to the second baseman.
So that pitch is spoiled foul. So the count quickly moves to 0-2. You can park very close here, and you notice kind of like Monette that there is a lot of trees trying to slow down baseballs. So the 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed, and they tag Wilkerson. So that's 3 pitches and 2 outs now as Trent Torbeck comes to the plate.
I tried my best to park behind a tree, Ben. So you never know.
Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, Marine Center Incorporated, all sponsoring the broadcast. Breaking ball in there for a strike, and the count's 0-1. And interesting note here on the Tigers scoreboard, they have the pitch count out there for you. So here comes the 0-1. That might be a little bit low, and so the count's 1-1. Langford Insurance, Dairy Queen of Seneca, First Community Bank, all sponsoring the broadcast. So here comes the 1-1. That's hits the outside corner. Counts 1-2.
Strike. What are you talking about?
Counts 1-2 here on Torbeck as here comes the 1-2. And he just gets a piece and stays alive. So the count will remain 1-2 as he was able to foul off the breaking ball.
Yeah, it dove down right there at the plate, and he just barely got a piece of it.
So here comes another 1-2. And that's low, maybe outside. All the Seneca fans liked it.
Yeah, it was down there, just a little outside.
So here
it's
comes
a good pitch, though.
A 2-2 to Torbeck. He offered at it for strike 3. That will end the inning. Nothing doing for Lamar here in the first. We're through one quickly, no score here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is, better health, better you.
Grant Houchin will lead off the second here for Seneca. Houchin, Klaus, and Miller, 5-6-7 due up. That first pitch is high for a ball, so counts 1-0.
Let's see if this middle of the lineup can get anything going, Ben.
If anybody reaches, Colton Curtis will come to the plate as here comes the 1-0. And he looks at a called strike. It's count 1-1. People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Healthcare Ministry, Seneca School District, SGA Unlimited, all sponsoring the broadcast. As that pitch is low for a ball, it counts 2-1. Other thing you would love to see is try and kind of ramp up the pitch count a little bit. He gave up a walk in the first, but that was it. So that pitch is low, and the count's 3-1. Ouchie, not a very aggressive base runner, I should say.
A base runner. He's been hitting the ball well. I mean, he's been hitting it hard.
The 3-1 pitch is hit down the left field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And it is gone. It is a solo home run for Grant Houchin. It just barely stayed fair down that left field line. And a solo home run for Grant. Off the bat there, I thought that was foul.
You probably heard me in the background because he hit it up like a stay fair, because it was just hugging the line, but it didn't curve to the left. Stayed right there on it. I just told you he'd been hitting the ball hard. He just nailed it.
And that is where having a little bit of a shorter porch, you can play to your advantage because in Seneca, that's just probably an out. So That pitch is swung on and missed, so the count's 0-1 on Klaus.
Seneca is probably a double if the left fielder couldn't get to it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he hit it hard. Perfect. Caden Klaus did the same thing.
So here comes the 0-1, and that hits the outside corner. The count's 0-2, so Klaus needs to battle here. And we always talk about 2-1. You love 2-1 because they don't want to get to 3-1. That was a 3-1 fastball that he knew was coming. So that pitch is high for a ball, so the count's 1-2. But he knew that pitch was coming, and so he was able to – it was elevated a little bit, but kind of in his sweet spot, and he was able to hit it over the fence.
At 3-1, if it's in your wheelhouse, you're going to go after it.
That pitch is fouled back to the screen, so the count remains 1-2 here on Klaus.
That's a good offering from Caden right there. I mean, it was just over the plate, just perfect. He just missed it. I know he's upset at that one because that's probably the best one he's going to see.
So here comes another 1-2. 1-2 is popped foul, and that one's going to get out of play.
I take that back. That was another one right down the middle of the plate.
So he's fouled 2 off here in a row.
Good. The more times you foul him off, the more times you see the pitcher.
So here comes another 1-2. That pitch is hit to left center field. Incoming was the left fielder. Wilkerson calls him off. And there's one down as Roman Miller will come to the plate. And, I know you're saying they're popping him up, but it's kind of hard contact that Shaw is giving up here early.
It seems like we get on dirt, and we have a hard time popping them up. I don't know if we're sinking or I don't know what it is.
So here comes the first pitch from Shaw to Miller. Swung on and missed. So the count's 0-1. Southwest Missouri Bank, Neosho Daily News, Prairie Top Chiropractic, Lost Creek Wireless, all sponsoring the broadcast. As here comes the 0-1. That breaking ball is outside. And the count's 1-1.
Said here is Shaw. He's pitched 38 and 2/3 innings. That's like their number one pitcher.
So that pitch is high, so the count is 2-1.
Here's the count you liked right here, 2-1.
So here comes the 2-1, and that pitch is hit in the air. Wilkerson has been busy out there in center field. That is already his fourth put out of the game. He has 4 of the 6 outs as Colton Curtis, 4 of the 5 outs. There's only been 5 so far.
Yeah.
Other is a fly out to right field.
Yeah.
As Colton Curtis will come to the plate. So that pitch is high for a ball, so the count's 1-0.
Yeah, we haven't hit the ball on the ground and have them make the play.
So here comes the 1-0. The pitch is just inside, and the count's 2-0. Love for Curtis to get on, because then you can have Laughlin bat, and you flip the lineup over for the third as that 2-0 is fouled at the plates, and the count's 2-1. Long inning here for Shaw. 18 pitches so far here in the inning. 31 in the contest. So here comes the 2-1. That pitch is hit fouled towards the Lamar dugout. So the count now 2-2. So Shaw has worked it from 2-0 to 2-2. As here comes the 2-2 to Curtis. And he is able to just get a piece and stay alive as they went with off speed, and that's all you can ask for sometimes is just to foul it off.
If you don't like it and it's close, you have to just stick the bat on it, foul it off, stay alive.
Count remains 2-2 here on Curtis. That's high for ball 3. So the count now full at 3-2.
Yeah, Shaw missed a spot there because the catcher was wanting it on the outside part of the plate.
So here comes the full count pitch, and that's low for ball 4. I don't know if it hit him, but it was definitely low. Either way, gets on with the 2-out walk as Brant Laughlin will come to the plate. For State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau Agent Josh Dotson, the Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce, while sponsoring the broadcast. So runner on for Brant Laughlin. First pitch is low and outside. This counts 1-0. already got, I think, 20. He's over 20 pitches in the inning. As here comes the 1-0, and that's high and outside, so the count's 2-0. I think he's at 25 pitches for the inning. Maybe 24. Be 24 if I can do math. After a 13-pitch first, he's got 24 pitches here in the second to Shaw. So here comes the 2-0. Laughlin pops it up in foul territory near the Lamar dugout, and catching it in foul territory is Cooper Hahn to end the inning. For Seneca, Grant Houchin has the big blow, a solo home run. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. They strand 1. 1.5 done. 1-0 Seneca here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
The Oxford Dictionary defines mercy as compassion or forgiveness shown towards someone who should rightfully be punished. Billy Graham talked about the mercy that freed him from a punishment he deserved.
I deserve the wrath of God. I'm a sinner. I deserve judgment in hell. But I'm not going to spend one day in hell. Not because I have preached to people or because I've read the Bible or because I go to church.
But if it's not good works that spare us from punishment, what does?
Jesus was enduring the wrath of God that you and I deserve. It's because of Jesus on the cross.
Now, it's up to you to accept the mercy that Jesus Christ offers. He's alive today, and you can know him personally, and we can help. Call us at 855-255-PRAY. 855-255-PRAY. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
So TJ Ansley has 1 pitch and 1 out here for Lamar as Cooper Hahn comes to the plate. That always helps your pitch count, as Sherwood made an excellent play out there in center field. He took a step back because he misread it a little bit and then had to come in and move to his right. Had a diving catch out there. 1-0 the count here on Hahn. That swung on and missed. This counts 1-1.
Had a great play out there by Sherwood. Like you said, Ben, took a step back and dove at it and caught it. Man, it's a good K.
That ball is hit towards the right. Miller out there and right, and it's over his head, and it goes over the wall. It's a double for Cooper Hahn.
Yeah, that was hit hard. Kind of hit on a line shot. That was hit hard.
As Eli Hull will come to the plate here for Lamar. So that's the first hit given up by Houchin, but it was hit hard. As here comes the first pitch to Hull. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Count 0-1. You kind of have some big gaps in the infield because both Wilson and Laughlin are holding them on.
Yeah, they got to get back.
The 0-1 breaking ball is fouled, and it's fouled off of the umpire, so I will give, he's going to, as I say, Johnson will give him a moment. He says he's okay, but it's the courtesy that catchers and umpires will give to each other because they both get dinged up out there.
Yeah, they get beat up, especially catcher. Caden Johnson's just been, I guarantee he's got black and blue marks all over him.
0-2 the count here on Hull. He's gone with 2 curveballs. See if he decides to come back with a fastball. So here comes the 0-2. And he does, and it's spoiled foul. It's like I could be a pitching coach.
Yeah.
He was late on the fastball. The count remains 0-2.
Grant not wasting a lot of time. Doesn't want to waste a lot of pitches. Go right at the hitters.
So here comes the 0-2 pitch from Houchin. Breaking ball swung on and missed, and they tagged him. They're going to say he did not get him, but the umpire is going to
The umpire says yes.
did. And there's 2 down. So the batter is out. Third strikeout of the game by Houchin, and Corbin Steinkamp will come to the plate. You know, there are plenty of Lamar fans that said he didn't. The head coach said he didn't, but the umpire has the best view, so he does not offer at that pitch. They're going to check, and he does not. Counts 1-0. I always love those sideline umps that can't tell.
You gripe and complain all you want to, but he has the final say-so.
The 1-0 pitch hits the outside corner, and the count's 1-1. Northwest Arkansas Naturals are at home at Arvest Ballpark Tuesday, April 30th through Sunday, May 5th versus the Wichita Wind Surge. For ticket information, nwanaturals.com. Proud supporter of high school baseball on KNEO. So that fastball is outside, so the count's 2-1. I mean, Johnson probably would have had him anyways. He heard him say he got him, so he didn't throw to first.
Right.
I think he would have had him out regardless. As here comes the 2-1, and that's outside, and the count's 3-1. Houchin needs to make a good pitch here. Yes, here comes a 3-1. That fastball hits the inside corner. He's basically gone exclusive fastballs here. I think that's 4 or 5 pitchers in a row where he's gone straight fastball.
Yeah.
And he hasn't missed by much when he's missed. That one hit the inside corner as the count's full. Comes the 3-2, and that breaking ball is not swung at. The runner will take third on the wild pitch. Steinkamp will be content with 1 bag. So runners are at first and third for Riddick Gordon.
Now to play with the right fielder.
To keep up on the latest Seneca broadcast ball game schedule, be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/KNEO Radio, and follow us on Twitter, KNEO 917 Sports. So tying run over at third now off that wild pitch. So here comes the first pitch, and it's in there for a strike. So the count's 0-1. You have to think that Steinkamp, especially if they get to 2 strikes, will probably try and get in a pickle to allow that run to score.
He might.
That's a Seneca, I don't want to say exclusive, but that's what Seneca's known for. So the 0-1 pitch is spoiled foul, and the count's 0-2. So now
we'll find out if he wants to send him or not.
Be a delayed steal where
we got the signals going over there. Coach Quinley's over there.
0-2 the count here on Gordon. Does not look like he's going right away.
No, he's not.
Breaking ball in the dirt. Good block by Johnson. Keeps him in front of it, so the count's now 1-2.
Not a lot of room back here behind the home plate.
Thing is it kind of can bounce everywhere too because of a fence background. I know they have the tarp over it, but
if it bounces off Cade, that's when that kid on third will want to gum. But
1-2 the count here on Gordon. Here comes a 1-2. Fastball foul tipped into the mitt for strike 3, and that will end the inning. 4 strikeouts for Houchin. He gives up 1 hit and a walk, but Lamar strands 2. We're through 2. 1-0 Seneca here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
KNEO would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the 4-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 1931 East 20th Street, Suite 103 in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
Hi, this is Jamie Lankford with Lankford Insurance at 910 Washington Avenue in Seneca, Missouri. My wife Terry and I are proud to serve our local area, and we're also proud to support the Seneca High School Pride Marching Band. Lankford Insurance specializes in life, agribusiness, commercial, and personal insurance needs. Please stop by and see us at our office or call us at 417-776-LIFE or visit us at www.midaminsurance.com.
Jagger Wilson to lead things off here for Seneca in the third. He hit one to left center field that Wilkerson made an excellent play out there. So it'll be 1, 2, and 3 for Seneca as Wilson takes a ball. Counts 1-0. Wilson, Sherwood, and Johnson are the 3 due up here against Shaw as that one's in there for strikes. The count's 1-1. That was a very long inning for Shaw last inning. 25 pitches. So that pitch is a ball, so the count's 2-1.
You don't want to go. He doesn't want to go 3-1. He's having trouble sometimes finding the strike zone. So Jagger will be licking his chops.
That's in there for a strike, like an off-speed pitch, and the count's 2-2.
That was a good pitch, just off the edge.
Everett Anthony Osho Daily News wish the Seneca Indians good luck. Let's go get that win as here comes the 2-2, and he spoils it foul. Not sure if that was a ball, but he liked it and was able to foul it off.
He didn't know if it was, it was on the edge, whether it was close enough or not. He did the right thing. If it's close enough or not, foul it off.
So here comes another 2-2 from Shaw. That ball is spanked to left center field, and it's going to drop in front of Wilkerson. And so second hit of the game for Seneca. Houchin has a solo home run, and then Wilson has hit the ball hard twice. Finally gets rewarded for it. Drew Sherwood will come to the plate for Seneca. Walked his first time up. And Seneca seems like, 3 innings and 1 time through the lineup. They're seeming like they're able to read Shaw pretty well here.
Big lead on the right.
That first pitch is a ball, so counts 1-0. Jagger's got to be careful because he has been picked off a couple times this year. So you don't want to take too big a lead out there.
He got caught taking an extra step a couple times, just like that one.
As here comes the 1-0. Long look by Shaw. He's going to throw behind, and Wilson is back safely. That's what we're talking about.
Well, being a freshman, in high school, everything's a little bit quicker, and so is the pickoff moves.
So here comes the 1-0. That ball is fouled off, so the count's 1-1. The umpire will get it himself. Not sure if somebody from either team will be in trouble for that, but the count's 1-1.
I think.
As Wilson takes a little bit of an extra step there. And they're going to throw behind him, and he is back safely. And again,
he did
very
the same
close.
thing, didn't he?
A little bit of an extra step. He was lucky to be back safely.
He flinches forward when he sees moving. He's got to watch that front leg, back leg.
All half step again there by Wilson. The runner is off. The pitch is high for a ball, and high throw into center field. I think Wilson would have had it stolen anyways. Counts 2-1 here on Sherwood.
It would have been close. I think it was. The pitch was just up over Sherwood's eyes. That's the reason he didn't swing, but I believe it's hit and run.
As the catcher going to go out and talk to his pitcher for a moment, maybe switch signs up with a runner at second.
Yeah, you never know.
Newmac Electric, Prater's Pharmacy, ProLube Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Seneca True Value, all sponsoring the broadcast here this afternoon. 2-1 the count. Seneca has a runner in scoring position with no outs. See if they can take advantage. Shaw has labored really the second and now into the third as Sherwood going to try and bunt his way on, but it's bunted foul. He was butting for a base hit there because the third baseman, Hahn, was playing back. I mean, not only would it advance Wilson to third, but the third baseman was playing back, so he could have potentially gone on.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad bunt. It just barely got over the line. He was there. He would have been safe at first, easy.
2-2 the count here on Sherwood. So here comes the 2-2, and he hits that one through the left side for a single. They're going to hold the runner at third, and a good throw and left by Ansley. Keeps runners at first and third, and when the ball's in front of you, sometimes you can read it. Yes.
So far, Ben, no pop-ups. Cade's been struggling with here. Look, he's just been hitting the bottom of the baseball.
Yeah.
Seen it good. He's just hitting the bottom of it. Let's see if we can't hit the middle of it this time. First and third, look for the
hit and run or potentially a delayed steal by Sherwood.
Mm-hmm.
As here comes the first pitch to Johnson. That pitch. Oh, it was a hit by pitch. Must have hit him in
I think hit the jersey.
And so the bases are loaded now for Hagen Ginger.
First baseman at the plate, Hagen Ginger.
Come on, Hagen.
As the bases are now loaded for Ginger.
Hit it hard in the middle of the ball.
So here comes the first pitch, and he pops it foul.
Get out.
And it's going to just sneak out of play next to the first base dugout.
That just prevented me from going out there and choking him.
0-1 the count here on Ginger.
Come on.
It was a first pitch swing per usual.
That pitch was right down the middle. I mean, it was a good pitch to hit. He just missed it. He's been hitting the bottom of the baseball as well.
Really hasn't hit the ball hard since the Cassville game. So here comes the 0-1. That ball is hit through the left side for a single. One run going to come in and score. Gets by the left fielder. 2 runs are going to come in and score. And in safely at third is going to be Cade Johnson. So I think you give him an RBI there, but I think you have to also give an error on the play that would have allowed Drew to score, because I don't think Sherwood would come around if that left fielder didn't bobble it out there.
Well, the left fielder's playing short enough. If he hit it, I mean, and it was a hard hit ball out there. Got out there to him quick, and like you said, Ben, it just got past him, got by him, and error on the error on the left fielder.
There's 2 runs come in and score, and was that a little bit better for you?
A little bit better. We're not hitting the bottom of the baseball this inning. We're hitting the middle of it, and let's see if Grant can't put another one out right here.
Want to know the count here on Houchin. Hit a solo home run to left his first time up. So here comes the 1-0, and he takes called strikes. The count 1-1. As Shaw, for the second consecutive inning, has thrown a lot of pitches, and there's still nobody out here for Lamar. So the 1-1 pitch is hit down the third baseline foul. So the count's 1-2. So far today, the Seneca team is seeing Gage Shaw very well.
Like I said, the first 2 of the lineup, they hit the ball. They just hit it up. Easy fly balls. And there's a couple of them hit it. Jagger hit it well the first time up. But here we're hitting the middle of the baseball and getting some solid base hits.
1-2 the count here on Houchin. Try and help his own cause. That pitch is spanked down the left field line. It's fair. Will roll all the way to the wall. 2 runs will come in and score. It bounces off the fence out there, but it'll be a 2-run RBI double for Grant Houchin, and it's 5-0 Seneca, and he's got 3 RBIs on the afternoon.
It's a Grant Houchin night. Not only is he pitching and shut out so far, but he's got in 3 runs, 3 out of the 5.
As Caden Klaus will come to the plate, and we have a pitching change here in Lamar. We'll take a timeout, come back with the change after this on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
The Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce is an organization that exists to make Southwest Missouri a better place to live. That is why they are proud supporters of high school athletics. They understand that the life lessons learned from sporting competition teaches responsibility and discipline and makes our student athletes better citizens for tomorrow. Learn more about local area events online at neoshocc.com. Proud supporters of local school athletics.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians.
And we welcome you back as Gage Shaw is done after 2+ innings, 4 hits, 5 runs, 2 base on balls, no strikeouts. He is responsible for the runner at second base, so those potentially another run out there. We said that number 14, Toby Ansley came into play second, and we think the second baseman, which was Trey Pitzenbarger, went to shortstop.
Pitzenbarger, number 3. I think number 2 is out there. No, you're right. Number 3. And Cooper Hahn's on third base.
Caden Klaus will come to the plate here for Seneca. Still nobody out here in the inning. Klaus flew out to center field his first time up. It was a very common occurrence in the first 2 innings. Wilkerson has been busy out there. That first pitch is low for a ball. Counts 1-0. So Torbeck comes in to pitch from shortstop. So here comes a 1-0. That pitch is hit in there to left center field and deep.
That could be.
And catching it out there in left center is Wilkerson. A good throw, but tagging on the play was Houchin. And there's one down, but a excellent hit by Klaus, just not rewarded.
Oh, my. Yeah, he tagged that. And just like I say, just a half-inch high up on the ball and hung in the air that long for Wilkerson to do it too. Wilkerson's got some wheels on him, just like in football and in basketball. He can get there and made a great play.
Roman Miller come to the plate. He also has flown out to center field. Like we said, that's a very common occurrence. So that first pitch is in there for a strike. Counts 0-1. Campbell Bettlecombe Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, Marine Center Incorporated, Langford Insurance, Dairy Queen of Seneca, and First Community Bank, all sponsoring the broadcast. As Miller trying to bunt, it's a suicide squeeze, a nice play, and out at the plate. It's a 1-2 put out. That was an excellent job by Torbeck. Miller reaches on the fielder's choice, and that will complete the line on Shaw. 4 hits, 5 runs, 3 earned, 2 base on balls, and no strikeouts. Had to be a perfect play there by Torbeck, and he was able to do it.
Yeah, the bunt was just a little bit too hard and got all the way to the pitcher on the way in. But
Colton Curtis will come to the plate. He walked his first time up, takes a called strike, so the count's 0-1. 4 runs in the inning on 4 base hits. There also was 1 error in the inning so far. It's a throw behind Miller, and he is back just barely safe. Aggressive out there at first, and he almost got picked off as well.
Yeah, he's got to pay a little more attention.
It's the 0-1 is swung on and missed. Miller in the dirt, and it gets by the second baseman. So a stolen base for Miller. It looked like Ansley at second had it, but I think Miller kind of getting in front of him distracted him from the ball.
Yeah, he just couldn't come up with it.
0-2 the count now on Curtis, though. So here comes the 0-2, and that's outside. Count 1-2. Curtis is the 8th man to bat in the inning for Seneca. The first 5 reached before there was an out in the inning. 1-2 the count here on Curtis. That's in the dirt. Good block there by Gardner behind the plate.
That was a great play.
As it skipped in there in the count 2-2, and that was a short hop too. So
hang with him. He hung with it.
2-2 the count here on Curtis. So here comes a 2-2 from Torbeck. That's in there for a called strike 3. And that will end the inning for Seneca. 4 runs in the inning on 4 base hits. There also was 1 error in the inning, and Seneca strands 1. We're through 2.5. Seneca up 5-0 here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is Better Health, Better You.
A new era in local sports begins. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report is where you'll find all of your local sports information. Join Sports Director Michael Imami and reporters Chaz Wright and Tashina Coleman every night. We cover Little League, high school athletics, Missouri Southern, and Pittsburgh State, along with countless community colleges in the 4 states. We cover it all. So whether you're a Chiefs, Cardinals, Eagles, or Wildcats fan, you won't want to miss the Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report.
9-1-2 here for Lamar in the third. So that first pitch is in there for a strike. Counts 0-1. Pitzenbarger then back to the top of the order in Gardner and Alex Wilkerson. 0-1 the count here on Pitzenbarger. So that pitch hits the outside corner, and the count's 0-2. And Grant is not messing around here this afternoon. 0-2 the count. That pitch is outside, so the count 1-2. Went a little bit farther outside to see if he could get a call, and he could not.
Yeah, Cade couldn't quite bring that one back in.
So here comes the 1-2, and that breaking ball in the dirt. Couldn't get Pitzenbarger to swing at it, so the count 2-2. People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Healthcare Ministries, Seneca School District, SGA Unlimited, all sponsoring the broadcast. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and one time through the lineup, 5 strikeouts for Grant. So he is dealing here this afternoon as Brody Gardner will come to the plate. He had into a 3-4-3 putout his first time up. That breaking ball is low for a ball, so counts 1-0. Not very often you see a 3-4-3 putout, but hit sharply enough off of Ginger to get to Laughlin and back in time as that pitch is in there for strikes. The count's 1-1.
Yeah, it was hit hard. Just Hagen went down there after it and bounced right off of him.
1-1 the count. Here comes the 1-1. Breaking ball is in there for a strike, and the count's 1-2. So Gardner going to have to protect now. So here comes the 1-2 breaking ball, and that one is spoiled foul. And that is why they have some thick trees, because that was headed to a car, and it found a thick tree to slow it down.
Yeah, that's the reason I parked behind one, Ben.
The 1-2 fastball is hit on a couple hops. Laughlin makes the play, throws to first in time for the putout. So Gardner has grounded out twice to the right side of the infield. Laughlin has been part of both of those plays, and there's 2 down here for Alex Wilkerson, who struck out his first time up.
Now batting, center fielder,
Southwest Missouri
Alex
Bank, Neosho
Wilkerson.
Daily News, Prairie Top Chiropractic, Lost Creek Wireless, all sponsoring the broadcast. That breaking ball swung on and missed. Count 0-1. I think he was late or early on those breaking balls the first time.
Just a little bit, yeah, fooling him.
The 0-1 pitch is in there for a strike, and the count 0-2. Wilkerson struck out on 3 pitches this first time. We'll see. There's 2 strikes here on him now. 0-2 the count. Wilkerson needs to protect. 0-2 fastball. He spoils foul. And the count will remain 0-2. 4-State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau Agent Josh Dotson, Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce. So he's late on a fastball.
Throw it at his hands, belt high.
Comes the 0-2. It is fastball lined right to Laughlin at second base. And a 1-2-3 inning for Houchin, and a very good inning for the Indians. We're through 3. 5-0 Seneca here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
So, you believe in God. That means you'll go to heaven, right? Well, that depends on how you define the word believe. Billy Graham.
The Bible says the devil believes and trembles, but the devil's not going to heaven. You can believe in God. You can believe in Christ. You can believe in the church. You can believe in the Bible, but that won't get you to heaven. It's more than that. The word believe means to commit. It means to surrender. I'm asking you tonight to commit, to stand on, to receive Christ as your Lord and your Master and your Savior. Let Him forgive the past, give you a new dimension of living. Write your name on the book of life. Make sure you're going to heaven.
If you're ready to take that step and believe that Jesus is your Savior, let's talk now at 855-255-PRAY. 855-255-PRAY. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
And we welcome you back as Brent Laughlin will start off the 4th for Seneca, 9-1-2 here for the Indians. As Laughlin then back to the top, and Jagger Wilson and Drew Sherwood. As Torbeck begins his second inning of work. Came in out of the pen in the 3rd and was able to get by without giving up any extra runs.
He fouled out to the third baseman just outside in foul territory.
Yeah. In front of, as that pitch is in there for strikes, the count's 1-1. Just in front of the Lamar dugout.
Yeah. That's
his first time up.
See if he can't get a better strike on the ball this time.
So here comes the 1-1. That pitch is popped foul. And that's going to go towards a neighbor's house. Or an office building, whatever it is. And the count's 1-2.
I think that's the maintenance crew for the park here.
So 1-2 the count here on Laughlin. Here comes the 1-2. Oh, that's just outside. And the count 2-2. 2 balls and 2 strikes here on Laughlin.
Boy, that was close. Would have been. I'm grimacing.
That 2-2 pitch is spoiled foul.
There you go. There you go. Fight it.
I don't know where it went. Oh, didn't go very far if Jagger's going to grab it. Count remains 2-2.
There you go. Foul it off. Fight it off. You'll get one you can hit if you can just keep that up.
So here comes another 2-2 to Laughlin. He hits that ball to right center field and drops in front of Alex Wilkerson. I was thinking to myself, is he going to find a way to catch that?
Yeah, it would not surprise me. Wilkerson is all over the place out in center.
as Laughlin reaches. The leadoff runner on for the top of the order, and Jagger Wilson, who singled last inning. He's 1 for 2. He's hit the ball hard both times.
Yes.
So here comes the first pitch to Wilson. Breaking ball stays high, so the count's 1-0. The only player that has not reached base now is Caden Klaus. He has flown out to center twice. 1-0 pitch is hit to second. Throws to second. The shortstop able to grab the bag, so it's a 4-6 put out. That's the new second baseman. It's an Ansley, but I don't remember his first name. It's not TJ. It's the other Ansley.
Now at the plate, center fielder Drew Sherwood.
Am I missing this time?
It is...
What, number 14? Sorry, Ben.
Toby. They're very similarly named, TJ and Toby, as they throw behind Jagger and he's back safely. So 1 out now as Drew Sherwood comes to the plate. He has walked and singled, and now catcher going to go out and have a conversation with Torbeck.
Probably making sure they got their signals correct, just making sure they understand where they're throwing the ball and where they're not.
As Sherwood goes and talks to head coach Chris Eust as well. They threw behind Wilson once. Sherwood has not seen a pitch yet. So here comes the first pitch to Sherwood. That gets by the catcher, and taking second on the play is going to be Wilson. That's a pass ball.
Yeah.
As Gardner thought he had it squeezed, and it just went off his glove and came right into your living room. Yeah, the count is 2-0. Apparently he did see a pitch. No, it's 1-0. Okay,
yeah.
I was correct.
Threw it over 1-0, right.
Yeah. So here comes the 1-0. That pitch hits the inside corner. It's count 1-1. Northwest Arkansas Naturals are at home at Arvest Ballpark Tuesday, April 30th through Sunday, May 5th versus Wichita Wind Surge. For ticket information, nwanaturals.com. A proud supporter of high school baseball on KNEO. So here comes the 1-1. That breaking ball hits the inside corner, and the count 1-2, and Sherwood needs to protect.
Needs to do a little battling up there. Protect it. Good base hit. Let's get another run in.
First baseman coming in a little bit on the grass, and now he's going to back up. 1-2 the count here on Sherwood. That ball hit to that first baseman. He's going to have to charge and beat Sherwood to the base, and so there's 2 down now, as that was Steinkamp at first. So a runner at third for Cade Johnson, who was hit by a pitch in the third.
Now at the plate, catcher Cade Johnson.
It's also flown out to center field. At this point, I don't know who hasn't flown out to center field, or left center, or right center.
Wilkinson's made a lot of outs out there.
He has a lot of, put-outs in the game, as here comes the first pitch to Cade. That ball is popped foul, and not able to make a play is the third baseman, Hahn. And the count is 0-1.
Now let's get on top of the baseball, Cade. He's been hitting the bottom of the baseball too much here lately.
0-1 the count here on Johnson. Comes the 0-1. Breaking ball is hit towards Coach Chris Eust, and the count 0-2. Goes by him. He just kind of
He didn't want another error, so he didn't want to make a play on it.
Watches it go by. The count's 0-2. So now Johnson needing to protect here. 0-2 the count. Here comes an 0-2 to Johnson. That's in the dirt. Catcher can't quite grab it, but not far enough away. Wilson couldn't quite read it enough to go home. Gardner blocked it, but then it squirted away from him. Probably squirted enough away that if Wilson read it correctly, could have gone home, but he didn't read it correctly.
Yeah, they would have to made a great play to get him, but like I said, you really don't know, and you don't want to take the bat out of Cade's hands.
So here comes the 1-2 pitch from Torbeck. That ball is hammered foul. And the count remains 1-2. It's very interesting. The Seneca team making these pitchers work. Houchin has 43 pitches through 3 innings. And Torbeck is beginning his second full inning of work, and he's already at 26. That breaking ball is hit foul, and Cade's doing what he's supposed to and fouling everything off.
That's exactly right. He's fighting. Well, he's going to get something he likes here in a minute.
And they're having to recollect baseballs as had to give 3 new ones to the catcher because Cade's fouled too many of them off. Count remains 1-2 here on Johnson. Battle here between Johnson and Torbeck. So here comes another 1-2 from Torbeck. That's low for a ball. Counts 2-2. Johnson doing what he needs to do here. Deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here in the 4th, Seneca threatening again.
That's 2 squared, Ben. 4.
The 2-2 pitch is popped up in the air. The shortstop going to go out and grab it out there. That's the new shortstop, Pitzenbarger. That went out there and grabbed it for the final out. For Seneca, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. They strand 1. We are through 3.5, 5-0 Indians here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Hi, this is Jamie Lankford with Lankford Insurance at 910 Washington Avenue in Seneca, Missouri. My wife Terry and I are proud to serve our local community and support local high school student athletes. Lankford Insurance specializes in life, agribusiness, commercial, and personal insurance needs. Please stop by and see us at our office or call us at 417-776-LIFE or visit us at www.midaminsurance.com.
Ready to buy your dream home? Look no further than First Community Bank's Mortgage Department. Our experienced team is here to help you every step of the way from pre-approval to closing. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and personalized service, we'll make sure your home buying process is a breeze. Visit First Community Bank today and let us help make your dream home a reality. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Singing is my career and my calling, but I'm also a mother of 4.
And as entrepreneurs, we weigh the cost of every decision.
Medical bills are no longer a worry for our family, so I can focus on my calling.
And our family.
Joining Christian Healthcare Ministries was one of the best decisions we ever made. We're the Blair family, and this is our CHM story.
Choose your doctor without network restrictions, all at an affordable price. Enroll anytime at chministries.org/enroll.
And we welcome you back. 3-4-5 due up for Lamar here in the 4th inning. Trent Torbeck, TJ Ansley, and Cooper Hahn working against Grant Houchin. Houchin 43 pitches through 3 innings as that first pitch is in there for strike. This counts 0-1 as Houchin has been pretty efficient so far here today.
Was it 1 walk maybe?
No walks.
No walks?
1 walk,
yeah,
you're
1
correct.
walk.
0-1 the count. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Count 0-2. 1 walk, 5 strikeouts, and 1 base hit so far. 2 base runners for Lamar. They threatened in the second. They had runners at first and third with 2 outs, but Houchin was able to strike out Riddick Gordon. Here comes the 0-2 to Torbeck, and he offers at it for strike 3, and they're going to finish the play. Second time Torbeck strikes out. There's 1 down as TJ Ansley will come to the plate. Thought he might have had him on the tag, but just to be on the safe side, through
Keep
to
the Lamar fans from hollering too loud.
As Torbeck going to take a little bit of time getting off the field, which may be to try and disrupt Grant's rhythm a little bit as the first pitch is swung out and missed by Ansley. Count 0-1. He flew out to Sherwood on the very first pitch. That was the one that Sherwood kind of misread wrong, but made an excellent play out there in center field to snag it. Seneca and Matt County supposed to happen Thursday. We'll see if that pitch is low for a ball. So counts 1-1. See if they try and move it up to tomorrow. If they did that, we would have the broadcast for you either way, as here comes the 1-1. That pitch is hit to left. Klaus out there in left field in front of the hill. Grabs it for the out. So now Ansley has flyouts to left field and center field, so all he's missing is a flyout to right.
Yeah, he might be able to complete the sweep, I hope, next time.
Cooper Hahn will come to the plate. Hahn doubled over Roman Miller's head his first time up, and Roman Miller is playing back. That first breaking ball is outside. It's count 0-1, and they're shading Drew towards right center as well. So there's a big gap in left center if Hahn can find it. As here comes the 1-0, and that's nothing. Everybody's saying it's a balk, which it would be if there was a runner on, but with no one on, it's nothing.
Nothing.
So here comes the 1-0. That pitch hit on a hop to Curtis. Curtis throws to first and dug out by Ginger to end the inning. A very quick inning there for Houchin. He only throws 8 pitches in the inning and nothing doing for Lamar in the fourth through 4. 5-0 Seneca here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is Better Health, Better You.
Really lace it.
And we welcome you back, as it will be 4-5-6 Hagen, Ginger, Grant Houchin, Caden Klaus. Ginger 1 for 2, a single and a fly out. Houchin's 2 for 2, a home run and a double. He's got 3 RBIs. And Klaus has hit the ball hard twice, but to Wilkerson out in center. That first pitch is low for a ball, so the count's 1-0. Not swing at the first pitch that time, Darryl.
Yeah, that's a record.
So here comes the 1-0 to Ginger. And that pitch is low as well, so the count is 2-0.
Yeah, he's got a little higher knees than that.
Keep up on the latest Seneca broadcast ball game schedule. Be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/KNEO Radio. Follow us on Twitter at KNEO917 Sports. 2-0 pitch is hit towards third. Third baseman goes over, fields it, and throws to first in time for the putout. That is, I believe, the same third baseman, which would be Hahn, cut in front of Pitzenbarger and got the putout.
Right.
So 1 out as Grant Houchin comes to the plate. He has doubled in 2 runs and hit a solo home run.
Well, another solo home run wouldn't be too bad right now.
So here comes the first pitch. That breaking ball is in there for a strike. This counts 0-1. As Torbeck has come in and settled things down a little bit here for the Tigers. So here comes the 0-1, and that pitch is popped up in the air. And guess who out there in center field? A lazy fly ball. Wilkerson grabs it for out number 2. Klaus has had 2 putouts by him as he's 0 for 2. That is the 6th putout of the game for Alex Wilkerson. He has been a very busy man out there in center field.
Yeah, we just keep hitting the lazy fly balls out to him, but he's made a couple great plays.
Yeah, Klaus hammered one to left center that made a good play on in the last inning. I don't remember his first fly out that well. But I know Wilkerson had to make a nice play near the fence to grab that one. That ball is a roped foul, and the count's quickly 0-2. Having out the Neosho Daily News. Wish the Seneca Indians good luck. Let's go get that win. It's counts 0-2 here on Klaus. Lamar looking for their first 1-2-3 inning. If they can get one more strike. So the breaking ball is outside, and the count's 1-2. Like we said, Seneca's still supposed to have 2 more games this week, but with the weather, you never know. Especially in southwest Missouri. So here comes the 1-2. Breaking ball is poked in the air, foul, out of play. So the count will still be 1-2.
There you go. He's choking up. He's battling off. He's fighting. Exactly what he's got to do.
So here comes another 1-2 from Torbeck. Fastball, and that one is hit in the air down the right field line. And in maybe fair territory, just foul. Gordon out there in right snags it for the final out. Nothing doing for Seneca here in the 5th. 4.5 done here in Lamar. 5-0 Indians here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network. SGA Unlimited is a proud sponsor of the Seneca Indians. Located north of Seneca on Highway 43, they offer equipment and supplies for outdoor sporting needs, including hunting and fishing. They are a licensed gun dealer and provide bait and accessories for fishing. For more information, their phone number is 417-439-1996. Proud supporters of Seneca Indian Athletics on KNEO.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
Locally owned, operated, and here for you. Check out the new face of the Neosho Daily News, covering Newton County, highlighting area residents, businesses, school news, sports, and more. Find us on Facebook at Neosho Daily News or call 417-451-1520. Go get 'em, Indians!
Eli Hull leading off the inning here. He takes a called strike and the count 0-2. Hull, Steinkamp, and Gordon, the 3 due up here for Lamar in the 5th. So here comes the 0-2 from Houchin. It's swung on, maybe not. He did go around.
Yep. That's 3.
For out number 1. Second time he struck out Hull as Corbin Steinkamp comes to the plate. He walked his first time up.
Now at the plate, first baseman, Corbin.
That is the 7th strikeout of the game for Houchin. 7 strikeouts, 1 hit given up, 1 walk, 2 base runners for Lamar. And Houchin is 2 for 3 on the bases. As that pitch is spoiled foul, counts 1-1. I would say Houchin is having a very good game.
He is. I mean, right now is 1-1. He hasn't been behind batters very, very much.
So here comes the 1-1.
Yeah.
And that pitch is in there for a strike, and the count's 1-2.
Just like this. He's just 1-2. I mean, you could go through and maybe count 1 or 2 batters he's been behind in the count.
So here comes the 1-2 from Houchin. Breaking ball just outside. The count's 2-2. Obviously, you're behind on a walk as Steinkamp walked his first time up. But that was a 3-2 count, so.
Yeah.
Here comes the 2-2 fastball spoiled foul, so Steinkamp stays alive. But he looks like to be the only player that has gotten a 3-ball count on him today. everybody else. Is that 2-2
Oh, yes.
is offered at? Oh, well,
was
it's called strike three
That was-
anyways.
That was a good pitch.
Back-to-back strikeouts, and there's 2 down now for Riddick Gordon.
Yeah, breaking ball is working well.
Batting the right fielder, Riddick Gordon.
So 2 down here. So here comes the first pitch, and Gordon does not offer. Takes a ball high, so counts 1-0. So here comes the 1-0. That's in there for a strike. This counts 1-1. Like we said, only one batter has gotten a 3-ball count, and that's Steinkamp. So here comes the 1-1. That's in there for a strike, and the count 1-2. Been very efficient with his pitches as well. His pitch is only pitch number 63, and he might be able to get through 5 innings with that. So 1-2 is low and inside, and the count's 2-2.
Well, he's not wasting a bunch of pitches. When he gets a hit, he's still going at the batter. He's still throwing it at the plate. You know, he didn't want to run this pitch count up.
So here comes the 2-2, and that pitch is hit on a couple of hops to Laughlin. Throws to first in time for the putout. Another 1-2-3 inning for Houchin. We're through 5. 5-0 Seneca here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
At ProLube Tire and Auto Center, we know what it means to rely on your vehicle. We race all year and know how to get that extra inch out of every part. Precision, quality, and reliability are not just words to us. It's what we do every day. We know you rely on your vehicle to perform for your family. From oil changes to full-on repairs, ProLube gives you the best racetrack team experience, so you can be worry-free.
ProLube Tire and Auto Center, where we get it right on the road and the track.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half price, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca, located at 308 Washington, open daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Proud to support the Seneca Indians.
Saturday to Roar.
And we welcome you back as just talking scheduling here, as Seneca will send their 7, 8, 9 hitters
For the Indians, right fielder Roman
up in
Miller.
the 6th. Roman Miller, Colton Curtis, and Brant Laughlin. So here comes the first pitch to Miller. So that pitch is in the dirt. The count's 1-0. For once, when we say it's in the dirt, it's in the dirt.
It is in the dirt.
They are becoming few and far between in Southwest Missouri. You
Sure.
almost have to have turf nowadays if you want to get games in.
Especially on rainy days, yeah.
So 1-0 pitch is swung on and missed, so the count's 1-1. Numac Electric, Prater's Pharmacy, ProLube Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Seneca True Value, all sponsoring the broadcast. Roman Miller 0 for 2, reached on a fielder's choice in the 3rd as that pitch in the dirt, and the count 2-1. You think about it, you know, Lamar is going to be one of the final teams in the Big 8 that's going to have dirt, because Monette's going to be switching to turf next year. So the 2-1 is just outside, and the count's 3-1. Cassville switched to turf a couple years ago. Aurora's at turf. Mount Vernon is still grass.
Yep.
So the count remains 3-1. That is the outside corner, and the count 3-2. Mack County's turf. Nevada is still grass as well.
Yep.
So I think you'll get 6-3 potentially. As that pitch is popped in the air a mile high. There in short, well, just on the edge of the grass is. That's the new second baseman again. It's one of the Ansley brothers. That's Toby Ansley for out number 1 is Colton Curtis. Nope. We have a pinch hitter, Braden Roark. Will pinch hit for Colton Curtis. I saw him with a bat earlier, so it made me wonder if he might pinch hit for somebody. So he's going to pinch hit as that pitch is in there for a strike. Counts 0-1. Torbeck has settled things down nicely here for Lamar after coming in the third inning. So that one is swung on and missed, so the count's 0-2. This is technically his third inning of work because he came in the third, got all the outs in the third, technically fourth inning of work, I should say. So he had to come in the third with no outs.
Yeah.
So that pitch is inside. It's the count 1-2. Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, and Marine Center Incorporated, all sponsoring the broadcast. 1-2 the count here on Curtis. So here comes the 1-2. That's outside. The count's 2-2. Excuse me, it's not Curtis batting. It's Braden Roark.
Yeah.
I said that once already, but I just said Curtis, so I have to apologize for that. So the count's 2-2 here.
Just used to it.
Here on Roark. Comes the 2-2. He hits that ball down the right field line, but out there in right field is Gordon, who will grab it for out number 2. So 2 down now as Brant Laughlin will come to the plate. Top of the order will still get one more at bat in the 7th inning. Langford Insurance, Dairy Queen of Seneca, First Community Bank, all sponsoring the broadcast. Torbeck has not allowed a run in 3 2/3 innings so far. And that pitch is inside on Laughlin's counts 1-0. He singled his last time up. And Torbeck even got the inherited runner out as well.
Yeah, they tried a squeeze play and got him out at the plate.
It was a safety squeeze, not a true suicide squeeze. As the 1-0 is in there for strikes. The count's 1-1.
He's come in, he's thrown strikes, he's worked ahead of the batters, and just kind of throwing us off key.
That 1-1 is high, so the count's 2-1. Since he's come in, the one player to get a hit is Brant Laughlin.
Yeah.
2-1 the count here on Laughlin as here comes the 2-1, and that's high, and the count 3-1. This is interesting because he came in the second, so this is or third inning. So this is his 4th inning of work. Grant has pitched 5 innings, and the pitch count is only 10 pitches away. So Seneca has made pitchers work. So that 3-1 hits the inside corner, and the count's full at 3-2 as the sun has made another appearance here in Lamar.
Peeking his head out just a little bit, but there's enough clouds around, it'll go away.
3-2 the count here on Laughlin. So here comes the 3-2 from Torbeck. That pitch hits the inside corner for strike 3. Second strikeout of the game by Torbeck. Seneca goes 1-2-3 here in the 6th. 5.5 done. 5-0 Indians here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Jesus said, "Be of good cheer. It is I. Be not afraid."
Billy Graham.
And in the troubles and trials and bereavements and heartaches of life, he's there. And when death comes to your family, he's there.
And the Bible teaches that there's a day coming when there won't be any kind of heartache for those who've given their lives to Jesus.
More than 300 times in the New Testament it's mentioned that he's coming back. And what a glorious hope we have that there will be a new heaven and a new earth. Till then, we're to be faithful. We're to be the salt of the earth and the light of the world as believers.
When others see how your faith carries you through the struggles of life, it can help them discover their need for Jesus. We can help you learn more about trusting Jesus at this website. It's findpeacewithgod.net. That's findpeacewithgod.net from the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
Trey Pitzenbarger starts off the bottom of the 6th with a base hit. That snaps a 10 straight retired streak by Houchin. Is now back to the top of the order, and Brody Gardner. Gardner, Wilkerson, and Torbecker. The next 3 due up as it's only the 3rd base runner here for Lamar. Houchin has been pretty efficient. 65 pitches through 5 innings.
Brady Gardner's hit it hard twice to the right side, is he not?
So that first one is a ball. So the count's 1-0. Yes, they've 3-4-3 put out and then a 4-3 put out. So Brant Laughlin has been involved in both plays that Gardner has been put out. So here comes the 1-0, and that's a breaking ball in the dirt. And that hits the top of the screen, and a wild pitch allows Pitzenbarger to get to second. It's only the 2nd time that Lamar's had a runner in scoring position. They had a runner at 3rd with 2 outs and couldn't score.
It's the first time Grant's thrown 2 balls. That's the start of somebody's batting.
So here comes the 2-0. That pitch just popped in the air. Roman Miller out there in right field. Going to have to battle the sun a little bit. He's able to battle it. They let the throw go through. They're able to back it up is Caden Klaus. So taking 3rd on the play is Pitzenbarger. But an excellent job there by Miller out in right field to get the out. I say it's popped up, and that thing went a lot farther than I thought it did.
Yeah, I don't understand the cutoff there. I thought he threw it right past the cutoff man,
Yeah.
but the cutoff man didn't cut it. And the throw was weighed right, but that's close play if it had thrown on the bag.
That first pitch is in there for a strike. The count's 0-1. Wilkerson 0 for 2. A strikeout and a line out. 0-1 the count here on Wilkerson. Here comes the 0-1. That pitch is hit in the air, and it's going to fall in left center field as a big turn by Wilkerson, but he's going to stay at first base. An RBI single for Wilkerson as Lamar gets on the board here to make it 5-1. We always talk about 3rd time through the lineup, and this is the 3rd time through the lineup, and Lamar starting to read Houchin a little bit better.
That was right off the end of the bat. It just kind of dove over the shortstop's head and just didn't go anywhere. But Wilkerson probably be off.
Torbeck's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. As here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball must have been outside, maybe a little bit high, and the count's 1-0. People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Healthcare Ministries, Seneca School District, SGA Unlimited, all sponsoring the broadcast here this afternoon. 1-0 the count. Here comes the 1-0. That's in there for a strike, and the count's 1-1. One the count here on Torbeck, who has struggled at the plate against Houchin. Here comes a 1-1. That pitch is in the air. Sherwood has a play out there in center field. Wilkerson had a big secondary lead, but he gets back in plenty of time. And there's 2 down for TJ Ansley, who's flown out to center and flown out to left. So all that's left for him is to fly out to right and Roman Miller.
Mm-hmm. I like the word fly out, Ben, if we can get him to fly out.
The left fielder, TJ Ansley.
As Ansley comes to the plate, flew out to Sherwood, who had to make a diving catch out there in the second, and then Klaus was a little bit better as that ball is hit in the air to left center. Wilkerson was off on the play, and that's going to roll to the wall, so Wilkerson will come in and score easily on the play as the ball gets by, and Houchin able to cut it off enough to avoid Ansley going to third. Wilkerson being off on the play is kind of what helped that because it took Wilson from his spot. I don't know if he would have had a play on it, but
no, it was a well-hit ball that it just hit right in the gap. It was a well-hit ball. That's the reason Wilkerson got all around to score, because he took off early.
Cooper Hahn fouls that one straight back, and the count's 0-1. That one pinged off the screen next to us. The stanchion, I guess.
No, they don't understand. That puts a little. If that puts a mark on the ball, a ding on the ball, that's extra. That's extra grip on the curveball, then.
0-1 the count here on Hahn, who is 1 for 2 on the afternoon. Southwest Missouri Bank, Neosho Daily News, Prairie Top Chiropractic, Lost Creek Wireless sponsoring the broadcast as that pitch is low. So the count's 1-1. Four State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau agent Josh Dotson, Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce sponsoring the broadcast as well. 1-1 the count here on Hahn. So here comes a 1-1. Breaking ball is in there for a strike. Looked like it had the umpire fooled a little bit too. The umpire flinched there. And the count's 1-2. Seneca a strike away from getting out of this with no more damage. So here comes the 1-2 in the dirt. It gets by Johnson. A wild pitch allows Ansley to get to third. Counts 2-2 here on Hahn. Can't afford another one of those as Tigers are trying to make a comeback.
Trying to make a game out of it.
Seneca had the big third inning. It's the 2-2 pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. And that will end the inning. Lamar gets 2 runs in the inning on 3 base hits. There were no errors, and they strand 1. We are through 6, 5-2 Indians here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is, better health, better you.
Yeah. And we welcome you back as it will be the top of the order for Seneca. Jagger Wilson, Drew Sherwood, and Cade Johnson against Torbeck, who has settled things down nicely here for Lamar. He has pitched 4 innings and not allowed a run. So that first breaking ball is in there for strikes. The count's 0-1. Wilson 1 for 3. Reached base in the third on a single. Reached base in the fourth on a fielder's choice. So here comes the 0-1. That ball is hit down the right field line. It's a fair ball, and it gets by the right fielder, so it'll be at least 2. He may be trying to chug for 3, and he will be in there at third base. It's a single and then a 2-base error on the play because he doesn't get to third otherwise. The ball rolling all the way down past the right fielder. I think you have to say it's a single and a 2-base error.
Now batting center fielder, Drew Sherwood.
There's an insurance run out there for Seneca as Sherwood comes to the plate. He's 1 for 2. So that first pitch is swung on, or not swung on, it was taken for a strike. So counts 0-1. And now Gardner going to go out and talk to Torbeck for a minute. Wonder if may see another squeeze play potentially.
Yeah, third baseman is playing in. I don't see it here. Let's put it that way.
Sherwood at the plate.
Oh, the whole infield is playing in.
Yeah, they're trying to knock that run down at home. As here comes the 0-1 to Sherwood. Ball in the dirt, good block by Gardner. This counts 1-1. He has been busy today.
Yeah, he's done a very good job back there behind the plate.
1-1 the count here on Sherwood. So here comes the 1-1. Just inside, and the count 2-1. Northwest Arkansas Naturals are at home at Arvest Ballpark Tuesday, April 30th through Sunday, May 5th versus the Wichita Wind Surge. For ticket information, nwanaturals.com. A proud support of high school baseball on KNEO. That pitch is spoiled foul, and the count now 2-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes here on Drew Sherwood. 2-2 the count. So here comes the 2-2. And he dribbles that one. They're going to throw to first. It's a 4-3 put out as the new second baseman, Toby Ansley, has been busy. And that's a big first out for Lamar.
Yeah, just right off the end of the bat is where he got it.
This Cade Johnson will come to the plate. Wilson read that one perfectly as well, and you don't want to make that out at home.
No.
So 1 out for Johnson, who's 0 for 2, but he's also been hit by a pitch. So that first pitch is high. So it counts 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. That pitch is popped in the air. I don't know if it's deep enough. Wilkerson going to come in and make the catch, and Wilson not able to tag, and there's 2 down, and now Ginger going to have to come through with a base hit to give Seneca an insurance run.
I might need that insurance run just as well.
2 outs here for Hagen Ginger, who's 1 for 3. Wild pitch, pass ball will work as well. So here comes the first pitch to Ginger, and that's low in the dirt. Nice block there. Counts 1-0.
Oh, Bubba hit it hard somewhere.
Just not at somebody.
Just not at somebody.
The 1-0 pitch is popped up in the air. It's the first baseman going to come over and grab it. For the final out of the inning, for Seneca, no runs, 1 hit, and 1 error, and they strand 1. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Seneca up 5-2 here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
The Seneca R7 School District is proud to support the student athletes and coaches competing in this game. High school activities help students learn life values such as hard work, dedication, and teamwork. The Seneca R7 School District is honored to serve such a great community and wants to thank all the Indian fans for their great support. The Seneca R7 School District, tradition, pride, class.
A proud backer of the Seneca Indians is Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca. Located at 1101 Cherokee, they are honored to serve the area with traditional service options including church and graveside services. They also have prearranged funeral plans. For more information, the phone number for Funeral Director Mike Steele at Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca is 417-776-2251 or online campbell-biddlecomefh.com.
6, 7, 8 due up for Lamar here in the inning. Eli Hull, Corbin Steinkamp, and Riddick Gordon as first pitch back to Houchin. Houchin throws to first in time, 1 pitch and 1 out. That always helps your pitch count.
Yep.
As Corbin Steinkamp will come to the plate. He's 0 for 1. He's walked as well. He is the only player that has walked here against Houchin. He swings and misses at the first pitch, so the count 0-1. Lots of pitches left here for Houchin to try and complete this game. He's at 82 as that pitch is outside, so the count's 1-1. Now 83, but he can go to 105. So here comes the 1-1. That pitch is spoiled foul, and the count now 1-2.
I ain't seen him breaking balls. It's all fastballs, so he's wanting to get this over with.
So here comes the 1-2, and there's a breaking ball swung on and missed for strike 3. 2 down, and Reddick Gordon becomes the last hope here for Lamar.
Now that right fielder, Reddick Gordon.
That was the 10th strikeout of the game there by Houchin. Keep up on the latest Seneca broadcast ball game schedule. Be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/KNEO Radio. Follow us on Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, at KNEO917 Sports. So that first pitch is spoiled foul, so it counts 0-1 on Gordon, who's 0 for 2. Comes the 0-1. That breaking ball is in there for a strike, and Lamar is down to their final strike. Seneca looking for win number 14 if Houchin can get one more strike. Swung on and missed for strike 3. A 1-2-3. Bottom of the 7th. Seneca improves to 14-8 overall, 2-2 in Big 8 West play. Lamar falls to 8-8 overall, 2-2 in Big 8 West play. We will go ahead and take our lone timeout of the post-game show. Come back and wrap it up after this on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
A new era in local sports begins. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report is where you'll find all of your local sports information. Join Sports Director Michael Imami and reporters Chaz Wright and Tashina Coleman every night. We cover Little League, high school athletics, Missouri Southern, and Pittsburgh State, along with countless community colleges in the 4 states. We cover it all. So whether you're a Chiefs, Cardinals, Eagles, or Wildcats fan, you won't want to miss the Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report.
The greatest need in America at this hour is a great spiritual awakening.
Billy Graham talking about the power of media to share the gospel.
What a glorious opportunity it is to have at our command such instruments to minister to the moral and spiritual needs of a nation and of a world that is crying for what we can deliver.
In his 7 decades of ministry, Billy Graham used TV, print, radio, internet, and other media to tell people about Jesus Christ.
We have the message. We have the ideal tool, broadcasting, to restore the meaning and purpose of life and to bring millions to a commitment to the one who said, I am the way, the truth, and the life.
Are you sharing your faith? You don't need a cable channel or a radio station to do it. Learn how